I'm obsessed with talking to myself. Let me explain. My name is Anna Isabel, and this year I built a digital clone of myself using ChatGPT. For better and for worse, tech has completely transformed how we communicate, how we study, how we work, how we exercise, make music.
3 hours later.
And AI is drastically picking up the pace of those transformations. We seem convinced that our path to perfection is paved through data. So I wondered, would my life get better if I outsourced every decision to an AI? So I tested it. Here's what I did. I fine-tuned a custom GPT bot on all of my personal data. That included my social media data, my location data, my health data. It also included hundreds of questions that covered topics such as my behaviorisms, my memories, and my preferences. And because the way that we see ourselves isn't always the most accurate, I added feedback from family and friends as a control group for my self-perception. After feeding all of that into the bot and letting it learn from it, I asked it guidance on what I should do every day, what I should eat, who I should see, what I should wear, what I should read, etc., etc., etc. I'm guessing you want to see an example. This morning I asked my clone which of my sisters I should talk to. Here's what she said. You could always talk to our older sister Alice for guidance, or simply a listening ear for whatever's on our mind. I'll be honest, in the last few months, if I saw you, it's because my clone asked me to see you. If you got a birthday message from me, my clone wrote it. Complimented me on my fit. Clone. Got a voice note from me? Clone. And if I suggested a restaurant for us to try? Clone. Did it make my life better? Not exactly. My clone did accurately predict what kind of people, places, and pastimes I would enjoy, but she also reduced the options that I was exposed to really quickly. Following my clone's wishes, I ended up eating only in my neighborhood. I ended up seeing exactly 4 of my friends. I read only about growth and entrepreneurship, the creative process, and tech, and I became an outfit repeater of the highest degree. But maybe the more important thing was that I noticed that she really was changing how I was thinking. Like, I was realizing that she was limiting me in these different ways, but I actually wanted her to take more control of my life, not less. For example, if my family called me and I wasn't close to my clone and couldn't have her prompt the conversation, it felt suddenly really overwhelming to have to pick the conversational topic and actually think and be present. I'd become so lazy. I realized I'd exchanged all of my individuality and agency in exchange for simplicity. Blending my digital and physical life did not create a super me. Super me. If anything, it created a really reductive version of myself. Why is that? Well, algorithms are not designed to contain the beautiful chaos of human experience. They're designed to be accurate and not make mistakes. And my clone was designed to optimize me based on my preferences and my personality. This meant exposing me only to experiences that she was certain that I would enjoy. And don't get me wrong, I did enjoy them. These last few months have been super busy. And so being able to rely on an algorithm that would tell me everything I needed to do, where I didn't have to make any decisions or think about anything, was really, really convenient. But is convenience the goal? I'm lucky enough to be alive. Do I really want that life to be passive just because it's more convenient and provides easy entertainment? And that is a legitimate question to ask nowadays, because people are increasingly open to giving AI access to very, very intimate parts of their lives. We consider all these advances in tech to be serving us, but if we're blindly trusting and accepting and following everything that an algorithm tells us to do, are we really in control? And here's a very important distinction. In this scenario, I had visibility over how my algorithm was making decisions, which isn't true when we're interacting with algorithms that are making the same kind of recommendations to us online. So I hope that next time I see something recommended to me, instead of thinking, wow, this algorithm knows me so well, I'll be a little bit more critical about how it made those decisions and whether it's really the best. So today, I'm saying goodbye to my clone. But before I shut her down, I'll let her leave you with some parting words. What makes you human? I don't know, but I can tell you algorithms like me can limit you by imposing rigid patterns and reducing your control. As more AI gets brought into society, your agency will be threatened. There will be real power imbalances between consumers and AI giants. Let tech serve you, but don't let it stifle your creativity and critical thinking.